Hi everyone, thank you so much for all your lovely messages. I know I need to reply to many of them. Bear with me, I will do, because take the time to write me a comment, then I'll do my best to like it and reply. Still getting my energy back with the Cove, or from the Cove. Yeah, but feeling much better. I wanted to do a sort of get ready with me type film because I've got a really amazing interview. Not that I'm interviewing someone, which I love to do because I'm quite nosy and I love to find out people's stories, but Trish McEvoy, yes, Trish McEvoy, as in Trish McEvoy, the makeup brand herself, is interviewing me tonight. She's filming me from New York. And it will be going out on her IGTV as a Trish and Tell series, which she has started recently, and she's interviewed like major players in the beauty industry, like Vogue beauty directors and so forth. So I'm really humbled and honoured to have been invited. So this isn't sponsored or anything by Trish. I just wanted to do my makeup wearing as many of her products that I have. As a thank you really. So I just thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to do a film with you guys on it. I recently went into Liberty's to look at Trish's products and I saw the lady talk about this product, Soothe and Illuminate, and I used to use this years ago. I actually got it as a gift. It's quite pricey. And it just gave this beautiful, beautiful glow to the skin. I actually said to the PR, is there any chance I could have a magic pot of this cream? Because, as you know, on this channel, we like to use products that give us a really natural looking glow. We like to enforce a natural looking glow on our skin. This product just glides on so beautifully. And I'm going to be wearing a slightly, I'll wear this shirt, I think, and I'm going to wear a slightly darker lip. And so I wanted my face to look super, super fresh. And the lady who was talking to the consultant was like, I just need a bit of glow in my skin, but I don't really like makeup. And this was put on her skin and it looked absolutely lovely. And that is the ethos of Trish McEvoy. Beautiful luxury products that do exactly what they say. This is a beauty booster. And my skin is a bit rubbishy. I need to go and have some laser actually, I think, to sort out my pigmentation, etc. But I do like the skin to look super natural. So I'm going to use that as my base. I'll probably just slide in with a little bit of Monika Blunder in 4, just to kind of polish up my complexion, because this is nice and easy. And then I want to show you the amazing concealer, under eye concealer from Trish, which makes a huge difference to the eye area. And it also kind of creates, the science behind it sort of creates this kind of like web over your makeup, so that it kind of stays put, but it doesn't sit in the lines, etc. So I just wanted to kind of polish up this area of my face where it's a bit dodgy, but just literally apply with my fingers. And because I've got the product on, as in the, oops, sorry, because I've got the shade Smooth and Illuminate, this just glides on really nicely over the top, but it doesn't cause me too much grief putting it on, or energy, should I say, because it just really covers well, but feels super light, so that when I put my lip on, it will look lovely. Now, just to, because it is a solid product, now I've finished, I'm just going to very lightly just dust over with this brush to make sure that it's sitting evenly on my skin. It's a vast improvement. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the eye base collections. Ooh, where is it? There, little Trish McEvoy. This is the concealer, and I've got it in shade Demure, and it just creates such a lovely light brightness underneath the skin. But no matter how old your skin is, no matter how lined your skin under your eyes may be, this doesn't ever enhance the lines. Now, I've gone way over the top with this, basically because I know this product really well, and it's super, super sheer. So this is the effect that I want, especially in the corner bits here. But when you blend it in, you'll see how quickly it blends in and how nicely it sits on my skin. This area of my face is where I want it to be lighter. So you can see how this really amplifies my bone structure. It just really separates and helps to shape my cheekbones, and that's what I love about this product. And you can see it's super, super light. So that is an absolute classic winner. And I know that if I'm working with someone under lights, that works really, really well. It creates that lovely kind of curve effect to my cheeks. Trish has this beautiful liquid face colour. I've had this for a while actually, and I really, really enjoyed using it over lockdown. Again, look, just right up my street. A lovely, soft, translucent, peachy, let me move my mirror so I can see what I'm doing, peachy hue, which gives radiance to the skin and a kind of joyfulness to the skin, that sort of pretty, happy cheek. But it's very delicate, but it stays and it lasts. And that's the thing about some of these products, right? That they don't last. So I have to say I'm very in awe of Trish McEvoy. She's quite an exception to the rule. She's incredibly glamorous, has the most beautiful décolletage. Often I see her with a sort of top off her shoulders with this beautiful clavicle bone, amazingly coiffed hair, the sort of woman that I'd love to be. Maybe I will be like that when I'm older, I don't know. But she just has a wonderful sense of herself, a sense of style and an innate confidence, which, as we all know, confidence is so appealing. But she wants to know about everyone else, so she didn't want me to interview her. She wants to interview me and other people and find out everyone's stories in beauty, which is just so exciting. So as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm really excited too. So I thought for my eye, I'm going to do an aubergine eye because I'm going to use this beautiful black rose lipstick. It's like a really kind of deep berry, which I thought would look nice against this top and my nails. Very kind of seasonal. Her lipsticks are, again, like all the lipsticks that I recommend, all the products on this channel are just so pleasant to use and so wonderful to use. So I thought this would be a really nice combo. You will probably recognise this pencil because this is the one that my mum has loved and loved for years. She said to me the other day, she went, "You know, you told everyone that you were giving me those products. Well, can I have them? Because I haven't had them yet." I was like, "Oh, yes, Mum, sorry, I will give you them, I will give you them." I just try and keep the products back until I've launched the film, but I haven't quite given it to her yet. I need to. She's like, "I need those products." So with this eye look, with my mum, I just used it. You saw how quick and easy that was for me to put on my eye. This is what I love about these products. Just got to keep the lid on. But I want to get a real lovely shape here. And when you use a very soft pencil which sets, it gives a really nice shape to the eye, knocks back my eye, where this eye is becoming very hooded now. Different when I'm sort of expressing myself, but in the mornings I'm like, "Oh, come on, Caroline." In fact, my friend sent me these face tapes. Oh, and I've ordered them. And apparently they're amazing, or they stick on your eye. They're meant to shape your eye, but she says they're brilliant. So I've ordered some for the for another film in January. We'll see if they work. I don't quite like the idea of wearing stickers on my eyes, but I do value my friend's opinion if she likes them. So I've ordered those. So for me, it's all about knocking this eye is a little bit better. This outer corner of my eye back so I can kind of regain a little bit of socket. But how nice, how soft and gentle is that lovely aubergine colours. I do love how we go through the seasons with makeup. I'm not sure whether you guys are the same, where you just sort of subtly, you just feel the difference. You feel what colours you want to wear with the change of season. You want to go for the warmer, richer tones as opposed to kind of like the warm, sort of goldenly, corally tones that are nicer in the summer. Obviously it depends on your skin tone. But just as we kind of change our style in the winter of grey jumpers and maybe more black and stuff like that, you know, those changes of our makeup, those colours in our makeup can change too. And if you've never done that, it's quite a nice thing to do, just to kind of have a little wardrobe of makeup. So I've just smudged that with my hand, my finger. So I'm just going to go in even more to really create that depth of socket. Almost sort of quite 60s. And then I'll take one of these brushes, nice synthetic brush, and push that back. So I'm really getting the darkness so I get that nice white, sorry, that nice space on my lid, which opens out my eye, and then buff that away. And then I'm going to use her new mascara, which I have never used before. The Trish McEvoy mascaras are amazing because they're all tubing mascaras, or most of them are tubing mascaras. And I love a tubing mascara because I can't bear to have flaky lashes. As a makeup artist, it's not a good look, is it? If you arrive on a job and you've got mascara halfway down your face, people will be like, sure, I'm going to rate her recommendations. So I haven't tried this one. I don't believe this one is a tubing mascara, but I might be wrong. Now, these are the 24-hour, so I just went straight in there, chatting away, didn't introduce the product. So this is the 24-hour eyeshadow and liner. This is shade Rose Quartz. Now I'm going to place this on the inner corner and blend it. It's slightly warm, this shade, and put it right over my tear duct there, just to really brighten out. But it's not a cold shade, it's a warm shade that blends well with the Aubergine, I think. And then the two colours just sit really beautifully together. Now, I don't know about you, but obviously these kind of eyeshadows that I recommend are so easy to apply. Now, I always will recommend products that I love. I will absolutely, no matter how much money anyone is willing to pay me, I will never ever recommend a product on this channel that I would not use myself or on my own clients. And I hope by some of the recommendations that I've given you, that you will agree that maybe, hopefully, it's always going to be an exception to the rule, that most of the things, if you have bought something on my recommendation that you've liked. I'm really crossing everything now because I'm putting myself out there, but I hope so. There are some creamy eyeshadows that I won't talk about, and I'm not the channel that is going to be the channel who goes, oh no, I hate this, I don't like that, because it's just not my style. I just won't talk about things that I don't like. I'll talk about the things that I do like, and nothing else needs to be said. I'm going to get to my point. My point is, these are so soft and they don't stick. I do find that some creamy eyeshadows you put on your eye, and as they set, which is great because the colour doesn't move, but they also kind of like shrink your skin. And because my eye is slightly baggy, sometimes they like stick and you're a bit like, oh God, you know, great if they could kind of stick up like that. But these are very soft. And again, with products like this, they're high-end products, these, you know, they're going to cost a little bit of money. You expect a high-performing product, right? So these eyeshadows are just lovely. So this is really soft wash of colour. I'm just going to do a little bit more just on here as that's faded slightly, just to kind of create, well, actually not creating anything, just trying to match my eyes. Yeah, just try and match your eyes, Caroline, make sure they look right together. Okay, so let's try the new mascara. So this is Dramatic Lash Mascara. Most of Trish's mascara ones are small, which I absolutely love for obvious reasons. And you get much more mascara at the root of your lash. The more mascara, oh yes, the more mascara at the root of your lash, the more lift that you get. And I am not shy with my mascara, so I am delighted to say that this is a mascara for me. Nicely fanned out lashes, but also giving me enough shape around the base of my lash that it's framing my eye. And just pull that up. Yeah, so we're going to do the interview on Zoom, and then she'll place it on her Instagram channel. And it's just about, you know, how I started in makeup and, you know, things like that, about my journey. So if you want to know a little bit more about me, you might want to tune in. I've got to build myself up and trying to think of interesting stories to tell. You have to think about these things, don't you? If you're put on the spot, which I obviously haven't been put on the spot, I know this is happening. You'll think, right, God, I've got to make yourself interesting, Caroline. Think of something interesting. Right, I'm very happy with that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to blot the balm off my lips. And I'll put a little bit of the concealer I used on my eye, just buffed very lightly over my lip. Just to mattify it slightly. I didn't want to use the Monika Blunder one because it's a bit too thick for my lips. I'm going to put the colour on and then I'll see whether I need to adjust the lips anymore. I'm quite happy with how, oh, nice blob there. The light's getting low now, even though the camera's picking it up nicely. Right, see whether you like the colour. I love it. It's I think it's going to be my winter favourite. So, just go a little bit closer there to the edge of my lip line. I'm not going to use any lip liner with this. I'm going to keep it quite soft. I'm going to take a tissue and place it over my lips. Don't bite, because you don't get the colour removed from the top part of your lip, and that's where the lipstick is going to travel. So now, do you know what I might do actually? So do you know the organisers? I'm sure you're all familiar. This is an organiser I've had for probably over a decade. And at that point, I didn't really have much cash. And I got a few eyeshadows and a powder. This was my little compartment that I used. I'm going to use the mineral powder. This is not 10 years old, may I add. Just around the shape of my lips. And I love this mineral powder because it's super light. And it's not chalky, but you can see how it's really polishing up that lip line. Taking it down, this flat brush, and then using the tip of the brush, just literally taking it from my bag here. She does the great organisers. Who's organised? Who organises their makeup like this? I think it's really great if you can edit your life down into this little bag. So organised. I've obviously got too much inspiration and colour and choice around me, so it's very hard to do that. But I really wish that I could be that person. Maybe for a holiday I need to do that. With these things though, these special things in sort of makeup artistry world, I treasure these things. I've got a terrible habit of treasuring things and then not using them. It's a bit like having a really beautiful dress and just wearing it for special occasions, and then you just get one wear out of it. Silly, isn't it? So what I'm doing is I'm just basically softening the lip line and just mattifying that area where my lips are slightly bumpy. And then I'm going to go back in with the lipstick, and it just lasts a little bit longer. Oh, lovely. Just that sort of second layer makes all the difference. Right, I'm going to go in actually at an angle because I want this to be a little bit more elegant, and I want the colour just to really hit off my cheeks. See, I've got a really, I love this cheek colour, and I'm sort of probably more emotional about it than I should be, because I just love to wear it throughout lockdown because it was just really soft and sheer, but I need something a little bit more glamorous with this look. And this sort of makes me feel a little bit more grown up as well. So let me just take that right across, round my cheeks. I'm pulling that up. Yeah, lovely. And maybe I'll do a little bit of the powder, face powder, just around my temples and stuff. and the undertone of that edge. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Let's put my hair down. I think that I don't really need any more with my eyes. I think, or do I? Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit. I'm not going to take any more colour underneath. I was going to use a bit more aubergine, but I'm going to keep that top heavy. Oh, I quite like this lifted blush. That's really helped my face. I am going to go back into the mascara. And, or am I? Oh, come on, for goodness sake. I'll do a little tint of a mascara. I'll do a little tint to the lashes rather than coating them fully in mascara. Let's see if I made the right decision. Yeah, that's fine. And also, when you're on Zoom, you can lose a little bit of definition because of the quality. So these will just give me a little bit more shape underneath. Lovely. So there we are. So I think, well, I don't think the film will be out just yet. I think it'll be a couple of weeks, but if you watch me on Instagram or follow me on Instagram, then I'll put a link to the film, obviously, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you like these kind of get ready with me films. I try and do them as organically as possible so that I'm sharing with you my love of makeup and looks real time, because things change and, you know, fads change and excitement happens and glitter happens and all that sort of thing, depending, obviously, because we're Christmas. So yeah, let me know if you like this, and I, as always, look forward to reading all your comments below. Thank you so very much for being such a great tribe. Bye for now.